Have you ever heard a bump in the night and tried to convince yourself it was just the house settling? Well, some strange noises have far more terrifying origins. Tonight, we're diving deep into the shadows of history to uncover 10 true horror events so chilling, they'll make you double-check your locks. These aren't campfire tales. They're real stories of the unexplained, the unsettling, and the downright terrifying. So turn down the lights, get comfortable, and prepare to be kept awake tonight. Let's start our journey in 1959 in the Ural Mountains of Russia. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of history's most baffling mysteries. 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition, but never returned. When search parties found their campsite, what they discovered was horrifying. A tent was cut open from the inside, and the hikers' bodies were found scattered across the snowy landscape, some nearly a mile away, and bizarrely, without proper clothing despite the freezing temperatures. Some had severe internal injuries, like a major car crash, but no external wounds. One victim was missing her tongue. To this day, theories range from an avalanche to secret military tests, but no one knows for sure what caused these seasoned adventurers to flee their tent in terror. Next, we travel to a quiet suburban home in Westfield, New Jersey. In 2014, the Broadus family thought they had found their dream home. But shortly after closing, they began receiving sinister letters from someone calling themselves the Watcher. The letters were terrifyingly specific, mentioning the family's children by name and asking things like, "Have they found what is in the walls yet?" The Watcher claimed their family had been watching the house for generations and that it was their duty to wait for its second coming. The letters became increasingly threatening, forcing the family to abandon their new home without ever moving in. The identity of the Watcher remains a complete mystery, a terrifying reminder that sometimes the monster is your neighbor. Let's head to Scotland, to the A75, a stretch of road often called Scotland's most haunted highway. For decades, drivers have reported a prey to phantoms. Imagine driving on a dark, lonely night when suddenly a group of ghostly figures, from tormented-looking men and women to a menagerie of spectral animals, run straight towards your car, only to vanish on impact. One of the most famous accounts comes from 2 brothers in 1962 who claimed a hen flew at their windshield, followed by an old woman chasing a herd of wild cats and goats. The figures disappeared, and the temperature inside the truck dropped dramatically. Countless similar stories have been told over the years, making the A75 a road many locals refuse to drive on after dark.